Welcome back to Backroom Convos. I'm your host at the most, Lesego M, aka Shoot Your Shot, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like This is a Monday edition of Backroom Convos with Lesego M, episode 118. The song of the day. So, I want to give you a behind the story of the song and how it came to be the song of the day. So it was introduced to me via TikTok. Some TikTok influencer was listening to it. I was like, oh, this song is so nice. And it came out, I think, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He was saying Diwa Kae by Mthuda featuring Kabza the Small. Mthuda, Kabza the Small featuring Mckenzie, Stunna, and Mkeyz. So Mkeyz very underrated, right? So do a background story on him tomorrow. Not tomorrow, yeah, but tomorrow. On tomorrow's episode, we're going to do a background story on him, on Mkeyz, because it's so underrated, right? So how it came about, like I was saying, that influencer listening to the song, it came out, I listened to it, I loved the song. And I played it for friends yesterday, right? So we just chilling, played it for friends, and they didn't like it so much. I was a bit hurt, but I was like, yeah, we probably don't like receive music the same. We don't consume music the same, right? So I enjoyed it a lot, and shout out to the people who are putting on people that are producing good music, you know. And shout out to the guy, the Uncle Waffle story that's going on the internet, and that guy's story. I feel like there's still a missing piece that I don't know if it's only Lesego or only me, but I feel like there's still a missing piece within within what is being provided to us is like, you know, the followers of these both. Like that guy is amazing. He's an amazing artist. He sounds like Daliwonga sounds like him. You know, however you may have it. Oh yeah, English, but wrongly. So however you may have it. So I'm repeating it again. But however, so as I'm saying with Daliwonga, you know, he sounds like him, or that other guy is sounding like Daliwonga. But I feel like at the same token, I feel like that guy, because of like management, it was their responsibility to make sure the guy pops, you know. But it didn't, and whatever that's happening, it's happening. I still have a lot of questions. I still need a lot of clarity on that. I know Uncle Waffles, Chesty there, and he's blocking a lot of people, most especially on TikTok. So she's been blocking. I don't know if it's her personally, but I know a lot of people has been, you know, saying, giving their peace of mind or like sharing their 2 cents regarding the situation and all. So yeah, do let me know what you think about the situation of Uncle Waffles and that. I don't know the guy's name. I am so sorry. So if you do know the guy's name, do let me know in the comment section. I am your host at the most, Lesego M, aka Shoot Your Shot, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like on another exciting episode. So it's a Monday movie review. I know we're doing it on a Wednesday, but hey, you know, life happens, and we are here now. We're releasing on the road to 200 episodes, right? On the road to 200 episodes. I hope you're on a good, you know, the series of today, you know, like on the Monday movie, like when we do review movies, we do review movies, we do review, you know, like some of the podcast episodes, depending on where the mood is. But we review a lot of stuff on the Monday movie review. It's not only movies, but mainly the main focus of that segment is movies, right? So Tulsa King is the movie that we are reviewing, or rather the series that we are reviewing. So yeah, I've been watching Tulsa King. I think I've only watched season 2. I haven't watched the entire thing. So season 2, episode 8, I think that's where I am. And if you like the series, do let me know in the comment section. So I really like it. You know, I really like it. I really like that series. So on episode 8, and I think it's proper that we have that particular episode as a Monday movie review, because personally, I haven't been in a space where I'm like watching a lot of movies, a lot of series, and like that's the one particular series that I really like and enjoy. So I'm going to share my experiences. Even the ratings might probably be high because I'm a fan, you know. So yeah, you let me know in the comment section what you like about the episode, if you watched it, or if you haven't watched it, you let me know also on the comment section. I am your host with the most, Lesego M, aka shoot your shot and maybe you might get a chance to call me daddy like I roll. So the song of the day is Diwa Kae by Mthuda, Kabza this more featuring Mckenzie, Stunna and Mkeyz. So underrated, right? So I gave people the behind the story of why that is the song of the day. And currently sits on YouTube alone. It sits at 112,000 listens on YouTube alone, guys. This is not sponsored by Apple Music or wherever it is that you listen your music from. This is like one platform and the song has been out for 2 days. So I feel like that's an incredible number. It just needs the marketing behind it, a push behind it. It's a good song. I've listened to it. It's a good song. Shout out to Mthuda, shout out to Stunna, shout out to Mckenzie and Mkeyz for the song, man. So yeah, going into what we're supposed to talk about, which is Monday movie review Tulsa K episode 8, which premiered last week Friday, right? So we are doing that. So we're ranking the movie out of 5. So some of the guidelines that guide us when we are ranking those movies are plot. So we are going to look at the plot. We are going to look at character development in cinematography, visuals, the pacing of the movie. Yo, this is like the interesting one, the review value. So if they say review value is me, Lesego, right? Lesego watching this particular series towards sucking, would I go back and watch or rewatch the episode rather after my first watch? Would I do that? So that's the rewatch value and overall rating. That's what we are doing. So let's get over to it. I think to give you a glimpse of what it talks about without providing a lot of spoiler alerts, I think it's, it's all about Bevilaqua. Is it Bevilaqua? That guy, Bevilaqua, I don't know how you pronounce it, but he was like preparing his revenge. So if you watch episode 7, so you'd know that guy, the black dude who's driving for Sylvester Stallone in the movie, he was not grieving because his father is still alive. His father got shot, and not shot, there was a car bombing, and the father was going in the car, but he was not in the car. He was going towards the car, and it exploded before he could even enter, right? So he went to hospital. He got his own, that dude who's a driver got his own whatever happens, right? Then he is looking for revenge, right? So Sylvester Stallone was like, so hey, no, you can't like go for revenge because you're not certain for sure. You're not certain, certain for sure. You're not certain with this individual, this particular individual is the person that we are looking for. Until we are sure we are going to, relax, chop rice. We are going to chop rice until we figure out who did this. But he didn't listen. He took his car. Before he did that, he went to a spoiler alert. So, okay, he took his car, went to the hospital. I think subconsciously, the father could hear the son while he was speaking. And he's like, yo, I'm going to pay a revenge. You don't do it. But subconscious, this is subconscious. He's deep with it, like sleep. But he can hear it's like, this is my son. And he leaves, and immediately after he leaves, he wakes up, he calls Sylvester in panic and like, yo, dude, like, I think I heard this guy, he was in my room, my son. The driver of Sylvester Stallone, his father was calling like, yo, dude was in my room, I think he's about to do like something reckless. You call him, let me know if you find him, and just let me know if you're safe, right? So that happens, Sylvester calls and don't tell me, he answers the phone, he answers the phone, and eventually when he answers the phone, they have a conversation. They're like, don't do whatever you're about to do because you're not certain. That's the better. As they were talking, a car pulls up. Bevilaqua. Yeah, Bevilaqua is the name of the guy. Thank you. Bevilaqua is the name of the guy. As they're speaking, Sylvester and the driver. Sylvester is at home. The driver, I don't know, is somewhere. He's at one of like Bevilaqua's houses. One of his guys was coming out with a Ford. The blue Ford coming out, guns blazing, he's shooting. Then obviously the driver pulls out a weapon, starts shooting in the guy's direction, the driver's direction. So he starts shooting, goes to hospital. That guy goes to hospital, luckily survives, goes to hospital. Bevilaqua starts preparing for revenge because obviously they don't know. So in the midst of all of that, there's that other guy, I forgot his name, who drives a white Range Rover, and there's that Chinese dude just overthrowing him in the weed business, right? He's overthrowing the dude. He signed his contract. I'm taking full control, ownership of this business. and I'm the one who did A, B, and C to that guy. I'm the one who created this entire thing. So that guy won the Rolls Royce, the huge, the logo within like agriculture. He goes to Bevilaqua and he tells Bevilaqua the thing. That guy, that Chinese dude is the one who did that thing to that other guy who planted. You remember I told you about the Boeing? So that guy is the one who instigated the entire thing, the Boeing. He's the one who did it, not me. Bevilaqua prepared revenge and retaliated, only to find out after Uguzi that's there and Bevilaqua starts panicking and it goes on, right? So that's the behind the story of the movie. Go and watch it and do let me know what you think about it. I am your host of the most, Lesego M, aka Thresher and Ming. You might get a chance to call me Daddy like I will. So what did you think? Did I give a good summary of the movie? Let me know in the comment section. So yeah, I provided the guidelines of how we're going to rank. So as far as the plot, I think it was engaging. It was engaging. I felt like watching the episode after that. It seems like episode 9. I wish I could binge episode 9 instantly, but obviously because it's coming out on Friday, I have to wait. But I wish there was an episode 9 for me to binge, but there wasn't. That's how engaging it was. We have the plot, and out of 5, we're giving it a 5. Thanks me. And plot twist, when we all find out that the Chinese dude is the one who did or instigated this entire thing for all these people to start beefing. When that happened, we were like, this is about to get interesting, right? Started being engaged. So I really like that. And also, like, as far as like character development, I think they're doing. It's not like they're not rushing to tell someone's story. As far as like characters, they're not rushing to do that. They develop, like, I feel like there's a smooth way that they're doing that with characters such as that Chinese dude. I don't know his name, forgot his name. I think the more we gradually see with, this is where she started, this is where he is now, she's the one planting or instigating that character development of that particular individual. I was like, bro, I want to see, because he seems more dangerous than the guy who's like the mogul who has all the money. He seems more dangerous than him. And we also like know the storyline behind that particular guy was the white road to rich. Alright, so we do know the story behind you. Yeah, man. Character development, I give it a 5 because of that particular point. I think there are, I'm not sure we thought about it. I think there are other moments where I was like, this is interesting over there. I think there are. Just need to think about it. But out of that, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Amazing. So cinematography also amazing. I think, given when we speak about feel, right? I think the sense of feel when we speak about visuals, where you are and how like the content that you are like portraying is perceived by people who, by people who are fans of the show, right? So if you're able to fill in that niche here, okay, like this is the storyline. This is what we need as far as like visuals. Like it doesn't have to be your DJ Khaled type quality, because like we follow the storyline. This is Tulsa, this is how it is. We need to stick to this particular guideline as far as like cinematography and visuals. I think they did that pretty much well. And if you beg to differ, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk about it next week or next episode when we post. We might have you on the platform and you give us your perspective on this. So yeah, out of a 5, I give it a 4.5 as well. And as far as pacing, I think pacing, like as I said earlier on when I was speaking about character development, they went through rushing, introduced a lot of things all at once, and how I'm receiving it. I like how I'm receiving the show. It's not too rushed, or like the storyline is not dragging or too rushed. I like it because it's well paced. Like everything is coming all together so well, So because of that, I give it a 5 out of 5. Honestly, I give it a 5 out of 5. You let me know what you give it in the comment section. The rewatch value, I give it a 5 as well. I think I did explain with what rewatch value is. Is it something that I or you would go back to watch after watching this movie that you probably rewatched because of how much interest or goosebumps that you got from the movie? So rewatch value is exactly that. So am I going to go back and watch it? Probably not. was to, I would. So I don't know what I'm saying, but I give it a 5. I give it a 5. I give it a 5 and 5. That's my take. Do let me know of your take on the comment section. I'm your host with the most. This is about MP24, aka Shoot Your Shot. Then maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. Overall review, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Honestly, that's my take. Do let me know of your take. This is opinionated. It's not it's not factual. Do let me know of your opinion in the comment section. What are some of the recommendations also that you think that you like? Give us some recommendations of movies that you think are worth watching so we can do a review on some of those. So yeah, man, shout out to all the people in Singapore. I saw that we're ranking in Singapore. We were ranking in Zimbabwe at some point. We were ranking in Ghana at some point. Shout out to all the people. As much as we went releasing a lot of episodes, but you guys kept on listening. And in as much as the quality was so bad, but you guys were there, you were listening. So currently on Singapore, we're ranking 6 and 70. On Kenya, Zimbabwe, we're ranking 35. At Uganda, we're ranking 66. We went up. On South Africa, we're ranking 41. So shout out to all the people that are listening who are with us as we are growing to this podcast space. So this is episode 138. Do let me know what you think about it. The song of the day is Diwa Kae by Musaf. I almost said Mkeyz, but it's Eddie's. Eddie's featuring Kabza, Mthuda, Mckenzie, Young Stunna. Do let me know what you think about the song. And currently sits at 112,000 on YouTube alone. So yeah, do let me know what you think about that. So the book of the day is Atomic Habits by James Clear. For those of you who haven't finished the book, so it's going to keep on being book of the day until I finish reading it. So do let me know what you think about this particular episode. I'm your host with the most, Lesego M, aka Shoot Your Shot. And maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. Please do not forget to follow, like, and subscribe to get a notification whenever we release a new episode. Have a lovely day. Cheers.